right. Hey y'all. So I want to say something, right? I realize that most people who post content on social media, they be avoiding certain topics. They avoid picking sides. They avoid telling the world how they truly feel because they're getting paid based off of their behavior, right? Most black people on these larger platforms have become whitewashed. They have sacrificed their blackness to be accepted in the Caucasian world, to be able to make money, to be able to go on these trips, to be able to do all of this lavish lifestyle, right? Hi, my name is Tatiana and I serve God, and I don't stand in solidarity with nobody but black people. I don't stand in solidarity with nobody but black people, and a lot of black people seem to not understand that logic. I was not raised in an integrated environment. I was not raised in a world to treat outsiders as if they're equal to my people. What my people can do, you cannot do. I was raised very differently, and I'm choosing to stick to that code because it makes sense due to the interactions on planet Earth. I find it very frustrating when my own people go against me for outsiders. It makes no sense. I don't give a fuck what my people do. I'm on my black people's side. When white kids go to schools and harm people, their white people protect them. They make sure that they're able to walk out freely and walk fully unscathed. I'm sorry. It is so frustrating how I get bashed for being pro-black. When you're pro-black, you are for black people first. Don't care what is the conditions. I don't care. I don't care about the snitching policy. If my black people do something and you're not black, you can't do it. I don't care if you see them snitching. You can't do it because we're going to bash you even more. We're going to let them slide when you can't slide. I've never understood the integrated conversation. I'm never going against my people for an outsider. I'm going to be respectful. And you're never going to make me feel bad about that. I don't care if my people are behaving negatively. Once I see that you're an outsider, I'm going to look at you totally different. I'm going to judge you totally different from how I deal with my people. And that logic seems to not be getting through to y'all because you're integrated. Your mama and your daddy raised you to think that, oh, we're all one. I don't see us as all one. I see us as groups. We're black, we're white, you're Asian, you're Hispanic. I see groups. I don't see individuals. Like, this world really wants you to hate yourself as a black person while accepting everybody else. So I'm going to ignore what my people can say to listen to 6ix9ine. Fuck what he got to say.
All right, man. The N-word pass. What's good with everybody, man? What's good with my people? Everybody lock in, lock in, lock in. I wouldn't talk about the N-word pass. I know she's not talking about that specifically, but I do agree in a lot of areas she's talking about. Some shit, not fully, but that's another talk for another time. But I do want to make my point because I like how she spoke into about how we got black people that would defend shit from other groups against other black people. Now, my thing is, the only thing I primarily disagree with is just because you black, the right or wrong, I'm with right or wrong first, and then, yeah. Now, I will say this. I will be more suspicious before I call a black motherfucker wrong in an interracial type of problem. While I'm trying to assess what the fuck going on, I will be a little bit more suspicious of the non-black person because I know we get lied on. I know that it can happen to me. That's it. But it's not because a motherfucker just black be black. I just know they do fucked up shit to black people. My case in point, what I want to touch up on technically, because once again, she really ain't go into this, but I just thought this was a good little opener because of how she was stating about being so pro-black and being for black people. I like to say I guess I can't say I'm pro-black because it would have to, if with that ideology and I got to do every little thing about black people was right, then I can't be pro-black. But I'm going to be heavy on black people's side. I'm going to say that. I don't personally care about what people do with different races and nothing like that. For me, I want black kids. I want to just do, as much as black shit as possible. So that's the fence I'm on. Before anybody, that might be new that don't understand. I know we got people that be grifting on shit. And I'm not a grifter. I'm just I'm out of the matrix. I'm from whatever right and what's wrong. And I want my point to be clear. So my primary point, hopefully I ain't speaking too many circles. What she said. I think too many black people be giving motherfuckers the N-word to be calling them niggas. That's my personal thought. That's where I start drawing the line on shit to be like, yeah, what the fuck is y'all out here doing? Because for me, they can double speak in your face. They can double speak in your face. I'm somebody that's very self-aware. I'm somebody that has hyper social awareness too. And sometimes it's not good. I can admit that. And I say it's not good in the sense that I could think of some shit that possibly could turn into something else if it really ain't that. But I'd rather think to be like, I don't want to get nobody a pass to call me a nigga because I feel like you could do it and be trying to play in my face. That's the main reason why. I would have zero problem if all this racial shit never happened to nobody and when nobody getting treated off-brandish because they was black or whatever the fucking color you is. Then I wouldn't have to side all shit. I'd be like, all right, that's what it is. Then we know everything is on a personal level. See, then we back to the basics. It's just going back to like when you deal with black people, you know, the black motherfucker not fucking with you because you black. They fucking with you because it's a personal problem there. There's no other black people that's about to be around taking his side if he's wrong and then you're right. See, when it's interracial, this is how this ideology come in out, right or wrong. I don't care if he white. So let's say white people might think the same. White, I'm being with white. I don't care if he right or wrong. Black, I'm being with black. I don't care if they right or wrong. Hispanic, I'm with Hispanic. I don't care if they right or wrong. That's when we get into that. When it's interracial. But I guarantee it's the same for everybody group. When you getting dogged by another Hispanic person and you Hispanic, when you getting dogged by another white person and you white, it's a personal problem. It ain't you realize they not fucking with you because, yeah, that's why it's okay when another black person call another black person the N-word. It's like, well, I know you really ain't meaning it in a sense of fuck us as a group. And we're a little goofy with it, so we understand that's where the term in endearment. The same way. I ain't gonna say the B word that, you know, Hispanic. I got my lifelong brethren is Hispanic. But, you know, the B word that they be calling, you know, the bean. Two Hispanic people can call each other that. Because they know it ain't coming from somewhere as, like, heinous and looked down upon. Like, because that's a word, I'm not sure 100% if that's what it is. I'm going to be honest with you on that. Because I forget the terms. But other than that, yeah, it's certain words like that. And yes, I know they got the S word and stuff like that. So it's just like, but if it's two Hispanic people joking around with their slurs, and that's just anybody. You know, you got Indians can do the same. Well, let me say East Indians. They can do the same. And then you got obviously white people I just feel like white people don't matter because I think they don't really give a fuck, but that's just my own personal take. I don't know white culture enough to know if a white person really care about getting called a C word, you know. And in my personal experiences, it seemed like they really don't give a fuck. They just be like, I don't care, this, that, and the third. All right, cool, bro. But going back into my primary thing, because also, once again, if y'all know me, I got a gaming channel. I have a gaming community. I talk heavily about this, but not in depth how I'm talking about it here and right now. In my gaming channel, I don't allow nobody to say the N-word in the chat. Not if you black. I mean, not even if you are black, only because it's a chat. I have to verify who's black and who's not, and now that started to look like favoritism, which it ain't favoritism, it's just real life, because that's how I operate in real life. I don't honestly, and if some of y'all that's gonna follow this and watch this and you from my chat, man, just please, y'all, let me know a deep comment on this, how y'all feel about this, and maybe y'all might not care if you know, other races call y'all the N-word. Me personally, let me just finish my point so I'm not talking in circles, so I'm getting too sloppy with this shit. In my chat, I don't like the N-word being stated in there because it opens the door for non-black people to then call me the N-word. So I have said, nigga, I say, because that's how I talk. I talk like that. But I'm also aware that there's people that would use the opportunity just to call a black person the N-word that they had never said in real life. But they'll be on there typing, hey man, what's up, my nigga, this, that, and the third. And when they get like that, it's almost like it's a undercover, once again, double speaking pass. I don't feel no way. Now, I do got a couple people that I know that's from my chat that's black. And if they was to say it, I wouldn't feel no way. But I'll just be like, hey, bro, can you not say it? Because that's, you know, somebody else that's new that come in this bitch and they see you saying it, they don't even know you black. And they just gonna think, oh, he want these black. He don't care if we say nigga. Yeah, I'm about to say nigga. And that's where we get to, you know, shit like the AMP, you know, all that kind of shit, the bigger streamers, because, you know, obviously bigger streamers, they don't get too fucks. In they head, they probably like, it's too much money. But I do know it's probably more of a newer generational thing versus a big streamer thing. So I know when I was coming up, I'm 36. All that, you know, that some motherfuckers had the quote unquote, that's where the past come from, because you couldn't call everybody that. I think these day and age, they don't care. And I'm not trying to make nobody care. I'm just going off and trying to keep the video point of the whole point, giving my ideology. This is why I don't want nobody that's not black calling me the N-word. I'm not sitting here say they can't say the N-word, even though I could be one of those black people that say they know that. But at that point, I feel like that's kind of dumb, because then you got to be like that with everybody. You know these motherfuckers out here saying nigga when they get in their car, listening to the music, when they talking to they white friends and they Hispanic friends and Indian friends and Asian friends, they all saying the shit. And some of them know how to rotate around us. I done seen it. They'll be in our space and the music will be on and nigga part about to come up and they'll just be they'll do that. They'll shut. They won't even word the word nigga. So they know how to rotate, and them is the ones I respect more. That's it. I'm talking about anybody that's not black that's gonna be like that. Them the type of people that's not black I respect more. The ones that's like, well, I grew up around black people, I'm saying it. So what? On this 6ix9ine shit, what is black people going to do about it? Well, black people not a monolith, so every black person don't feel the same. So when you saying that, you most likely sitting around some black people that really don't give a fuck. Because let's be honest, the black people that don't give a fuck, there's no real cultural. They like a. Some shit ain't culturally important to them. I'm gonna just say that. So, and especially if they're younger. So a lot of times, motherfuckers not gonna care if you saying nigga or whatever the fuck you saying. A lot of motherfuckers not gonna care if you trying to, you know, put them in a position to make a joke about them to say nigga in front of their non-white friends. And that's what it is. Because I always say this, when you a token black person and you the only black person that's around in your group, and when they get in public, they can't wait to call you a nigga, to show the world that they can call you a nigga and you ain't gonna be offended as a black person. It's almost like, see, look, black people, we should be able to say nigga, because look how I can say nigga to my friend, this black person, and they don't care. But this is why I say it's double speaking, because you have to know other cultural sense of humor a little bit too. Some shit is like an inside joke and you will be the inside butt joke and nigga will be a part of that. And this is where I come from when they be like the my part. When you add my to the nigga part, come on now. A motherfucker be quick to say, oh no, that's my nigga. That's why I keep telling them, if I get in a fight, when I was getting into it with motherfuckers, and I done been on both sides. Like I said, some of y'all know, if you watch vlogs, y'all know where I come from. I done been technically hybrid mode, hood, suburbs, both. Primarily grew up through the hood, so that's why I had the, you know, the awareness part. When you get in a fight with these dudes that only have nothing but, it's like them, they the only black dude, or it's only one other black dude. They not in groups of just black, or everybody black. So when they got their white friends, their Hispanic friends, you get into them with it. That's why they be like, and y'all all somewhere trying to congregate. When you get to mixing in with them, I'm talking about like drinking at like a little party. You trying to, you know, have a little frat boy shit they be like to do. You know, you just trying to chill around. You know, you trying to look for the little chicks and this down there, what you might like. Have a good time. You know, but in those mix-ups, some people that's not black feel the need to say nigga in front of everybody else that might not know, like, okay, we see a couple black people here, baby, we shouldn't be saying nigga, but no, they want to let everybody else know, oh, we say nigga. Hey, my nigga, can you give me that, my nigga? This is why, I mean, they don't even use it in the right context. Everything is nigga to them, and that's why it start to sound weird and strange, and I don't like even telling motherfuckers that, because then, when they understand the science behind it, they try to tweak their shit. That's another thing niggas ain't on. Another thing black people don't understand. So, going back to that real quick, you would be somewhere with them chilling, drinking, shit like that. Motherfuckers say, my nigga. That's why I be like, oh no, that's your nigga. On some Django shit, no, he your nigga. I ain't your nigga. Because I can't fight you just for saying nigga. I ain't gonna, you know, I separate. When I hear motherfuckers that's not black saying nigga, the first thing I say is, I'm just not gonna be cool with them on purpose. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I ain't gonna try to correct them. I'm gonna just exit myself out to whatever space that is. And it's gonna be so boldly and you gonna know. I'm just I'm out this bitch. Oh, where you going, bro? Hey, I'm out this bitch, bro. I'm out this bitch. And don't ask me, because as soon as you say why, I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, y'all got people in here that say nigga that ain't black? I'm cool. Yep, that's y'all. That's y'all nigga right there. Y'all keep that nigga in line. Y'all, that's your nigga. Cause I'm gonna show you, yeah, at the end of the day, our people went through so much of that, getting called a fucking nigga and couldn't say shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna flex the power nigga I got right now. So, yeah, I know I probably got way too extra deep on that, but this is why I be saying about the N-word part. So for anybody that might have wondered, that might be from chat, that might, see this, you come across it, that's why. I feel like it's too much double speak. They jokes is so double speakish. They could be cool in your face, get with just nothing but they white friends or they girlfriends, because we can't leave that out, because that's another talk for another time. Get with they white girlfriends and get to talking shit about black people in general. Get to talking shit about black women in general. Motherfuckers will be, oh no, bro right here, he cool, be bro black, they'll be cool with a black dude, but not like black women. And just be talking shit. Black women is this. And since you looking like a little buck dancing cool, because you already calling you a nigga, he gonna tell you about black women. I'm not saying you can't talk shit about black women. That's not what I'm saying. Once again, I'm not a grifter. I'm not in the matrix. Talking shit about black women when they doing fucked up shit. The same way I feel like people can talk shit about black men when they doing fucked up shit. But what we ain't about to do is, that's all the fuck you talk about. When I done seen Susie over here do way more fucked up shit than whoever the fuck you talking about, now I got a problem. If you ain't talking shit about Susie, you know what I'm saying? You ain't talking shit about Maria. You ain't talking shit about Fing Yang. Oh, don't talk shit about Keisha, period. That's how I feel about it. If you gonna talk shit, talk about all of them. Don't just be choosing because it's off of racial bias. You man, come on. So, once again, that's why I might have to do a part 2 on this. I don't know how long, yeah, this video's starting to go a little long. But, yeah, I have to make sure that I'm trying to put it in as much depth as possible, because I know in this day and age, people don't care. I mean, are the younger generation, the 20-year-olds, the goddamn 17, 15, 16, at least from my understanding, they don't care about that. And I knew when I first implemented it, when I was on chat, you know what I'm saying, it probably came off as like, he wanted black people on like the N-word, period. And it's like, I understand them black people too, because that's another conversation, but I ain't gonna lie, I use it, I talk, I still talk like that to this day, but I do not use it loosely in non-black company. That's another talk we gotta have for 2.5 seconds. I'll go deeper. Maybe I need to make these as all different chapters about using the N-word, because I do, if I'm around nothing but white people, and I hate to keep saying white people, but I know that's like the primary opposite race for whatever. You know what I'm saying? That got to be some subconscious shit. But it's anybody that's not black. I don't care if I'm around heavy Hispanics, Asians. It ain't nothing but me. Obviously, it's rare I'm just around some Asians, so I'm gonna just keep it realistic. But if I'm out in like the movies, the goddamn mall or something like that, and it's just me and bro, I would say nigga less in the earshot of somebody that's not black. Yeah, now I still say nigga, but I'm conscious like, okay, they way over there. Hey bro, hey my nigga, I might say some shit like that. But I ain't using nigga just loosely and as much as possible, even when I'm not around. Like, I don't just say nigga just to be saying nigga a lot either. It's kind of like a mixture when I do say it, when I don't say it. But I'm more conscious about it when I'm around a bunch of non-black people. I'm not about to say it because I don't want to even give them the satisfaction that I'm up here calling bro another nigga. That's how my brain think. Now, if it's just one or two motherfuckers around this primary black people, well, I'm saying nigga because you in our shit, you in our space. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody else in this bitch black. It's a sprinkle of anybody else in this bitch. I'm saying it. Oh yeah, bro, this, that, yeah, because it's not loose company no more. This is our space with our people, and we all understand what it is. The only thing is, I gotta say this. I'll leave it at that, because once again, the video too long. If you black and you got somebody calling you the N-word, you can give them a pass. Keep your motherfucking pet on a leash around other black people that just might not like it. Tap him and be like, hey bro, before we step in here, there's a lot of black people, I get it, we cool with it. It's a couple other black people be cool, we really don't care. But hey man, some stupid ass motherfuckers that be caring about a word. Go ahead and hit him with that line. It's still some stupid ass motherfuckers that be caring about a word that's gonna want to feel some play and try to fight you if you say it, Now, I'm not one of these people that would try to fight him if he say nigga, but if he say nigga to me, problem. That's when I got the problem. I have a problem with motherfuckers saying it, yes. But it's not to the point where I want to do something to him. It's just more like, man, I ain't fucking with dude. I'm just going the other way. Because, hey, you can say what you want to say. You right. You can free country. But I ain't gotta fuck with you. I ain't gotta be cool with you. I ain't gotta shake your hand. I'm just gonna go the other way, get the fuck out your space so I don't hear you say it no more. I'm just, you know, I ain't gonna tell you shit, none of that. I ain't gonna get on no little fake ass attitude and be passive aggressive about it. No, I'm just gonna get the fuck, I'm gone. And if you ask me, oh bro, what you doing while you leaving? I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I don't be around people that's not black that say nigga. But if you come up to me, you just meeting me and you ain't black, oh man, what's up, my nigga? Oh yeah, bro. My homeboy in all our fucking over 15 years, 30 years plus, he never once asked to call me a nigga, never said, I ain't even heard him say it, nigga. I'm sure he probably said it in the songs. He probably just said it not around me, but he ain't never called me no nigga. So, with that being said, man, it's Red Drakey Drake. I'm i3Thoughty, man, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all next time. But these type of deep talks, I really don't like making super long videos like this, but this was one of those when I was trying to make sure I unpacked it right. I'm i3Thoughty though, man. Y'all have a good day and good night. And yeah, you already know what to do if you're enjoying the content.